Harriet Taylor Upton was born on December 17th of 1853 in a small town in Ohio called Ravenna. When she was just 7 years old, her family moved to Warren, Ohio, where she went through the Warren public school system and graduated from Warren High School in 1873. Harriet accompanied her widowed father, Judge Ezra B. Taylor, who was appointed to Congress in 1880, to Washington, D.C., where she served as his hostess and companion. There, she eventually met many influential people, including Susan B. Anthony, and found and married attorney George Whitman Upton. They were married in 1884, but had no children. In 1890, Upton joined the National Women's Suffrage Association. The next year, she began Ohio Women in Convention, a group of women seeking equal opportunities, especially the right to vote with men. For the next 30 years, she was dedicated to the passage of the 19th Amendment, giving women the right to vote. She worked closely with her mentor, Susan B. Anthony, throughout this time. In 1894, members of the National Women's Suffrage Association elected Upton treasurer of the organization. She served in this capacity until 1910. It was at Upton's urging that the National Women's Suffrage Association moved the national headquarters to Warren. Upton also served as president of the Ohio Women's Suffrage Association from 1899 to 1908 and from 1911 to 1920. She also served as the suffrage campaign manager in Ohio and was also the key organizer and first president of the Suffrage Association of Warren. Besides advocating for women's rights, Upton played other roles in politics as well. In 1898, she became the first woman elected to the Warren, Ohio Board of Education and would eventually become president of that board. In 1926, she ran unsuccessfully, however, for the U.S. House of Representatives, but was the first woman to serve on the Republican National Executive Committee. In 1928, she became an assistant state campaign manager for the Republican Party in Ohio. She was also an author and wrote several books. Some were children's books, as well as others being histories in the Ohio region, including A History of the Western Reserve and History of Trumbull County, as well as wrote books about the lives of the presidents and their families. She was also considered an excellent housekeeper, cook, needlewoman, gardener, realtor, orator, humorist, politician, and journalist. She was also a founding member of the National League of Women's Voters. She was instrumental in passage of the first child labor law. She was a founder of the Warren chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution. And she was a founder and first president of the Warren American Red Cross chapter. She died in Pasadena, California on November 2nd of 1945 at the age of 90. She was inducted into the Ohio Women's Hall of Fame in 1981 in the category for government and military service. In early 2010, she was proposed by the Ohio Historical Society as a finalist in the statewide vote for inclusion in Statuary Hall at the United States Capitol. Her remains were moved back to Ohio on October 8th of 2011 and placed in the garden of her home in Warren.
Let us know if you like this video by hitting that thumbs up. Also, if you'd like to see more videos from us in the future, support our channel by hitting that subscribe button and dinging that bell so you get notified the next time there's a video from Panic D Videos.
Thanks for watching.
Happy hunting!